Let's go ahead and do what King did. He did this for a reason, and it worked for the civil rights movement. Let's go ahead and all get together on this day, on this time, and we protest.
That don't work, brother.
What?
Protesting don't work no more. We passed that.
King set it up. Black people couldn't even drink out the same water fountain as the white.
In that time period, that was needed to be done. Today, we on something different.
Why do you think it won't? So if we show up at a politician's home protesting peacefully, you don't think that's going to annoy him?
Well, it would actually be more beneficial if that politician's a problem. Prime example, Chicago, Brandon Johnson. He's a problem for a lot of people right now due to the migrant crisis, the way he's handled it, right? Well, what would be more effective? Going in front of his house and protesting, or saying this? Okay, Brandon Johnson, we're going to make sure everybody's registered to vote. We know the clause in the Illinois law that say you at least got to serve 6 months. We're going to pressure all our aldermen to put up the resolution for you to be recalled. All you need is 2 aldermen to put it up, and you need 50 signatures out of all the districts of people to put it up for him to be put back up for a recall election. Okay. So this is the way we're going to get you. We're going to get you out of the out of that seat. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. See, we all about that kind of action. See, we done that already. It's time to start moving now. It's time to move politicians out the way. We got to actually use the power of our vote, either voting or even sitting it out sometime. Sometimes you got to vote. Chicago is like a Democrat central, right? Because of, let's say, like the migrant crisis and what they're doing with this neglecting Chicago citizens all the way around. It's just horrible. I cover this stuff all the time. Sometimes you got to use the other side too. What if somebody pop up that's a Republican and say, hey, you know what? Y'all get me in there, they out of here. All the money coming back to the citizens. And the people say, you know what? We're going to vote for the Republican then. Forget it. And get Johnson out, get the Republican in, and he start getting people out of here and start putting that money back in the people in the hands of Chicago. See, protesting not going to do all that crying and all that. No, we all about the action now. That's what we at with it as a community.
Okay, so let me ask you this. My friend brought that up. And man, the laws of the universe works really well because we were just talking about this with a couple of people, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, hypothetically, what you're saying is right, and they accomplish of getting rid of Brandon Johnson.
Correct.
We went through this with Lightfoot. We went through this with Rahm Emanuel.
Exactly.
There will always be a puppet at City Hall to do this dirty work. This migrant issue, this is much bigger than Brandon Johnson. If Brandon Johnson... first of all, I don't think Brandon Johnson is the mayor. I don't think there's no difference between Brandon Johnson and Lori Lightfoot. I think they're there.
It's not. And I can tell you why.
They look like us. I think what Malcolm X said was right. And Malcolm X said, and I listened to this over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. It makes me feel good when I'm depressed. It makes me feel better that I'm not alone. They keep finding people who look like us. And then we get tricked into thinking, well, they look like us, they're going to do something for us. Just like we thought Obama was going to do something from us. He's in Chicago.
Well, let me say this.
And then they don't do nothing for us.
It's not a Brandon Johnson problem. It's not a Lori Lightfoot problem. It's not even a Rahm Emanuel problem. Y'all have a Democrat problem. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that excerpt, ladies and gentlemen. To watch the full interview with myself and Chicago Blaxican, just download the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Everyone that has downloaded the app and purchased a membership, we greatly appreciate that. We're trying to hit our goal of 10,000 members in 2024. Also, if you are thinking about giving something to one of your family members, also we have the trip coming up in April of 2024 going to Johannesburg and Durban. Make sure you check out the email, send an email to Mark and Dr. Latasha, let them know you're interested in the trip. You can make a deposit and you can pay payments, and we'll definitely see you on the app and also in Johannesburg and Durban.